This stock is super, super sweet. We're going to go through this company, guys. It's a great company. It's a moat kind of company. It's a company that if I gave you $50 billion and said compete with them, it'd be very, very difficult. So in this video, we're going to cover some news, some bull and bear cases from our community. By the way, I'm getting so many messages from people in our community when we give them a shout out on the bull and bear cases, just thanking us for it. Analyst estimates, of course, our 8 pillars. And then we're going to finish it off with the question you probably want to know, which is, what's the price to pay for Hershey stock? We'll use our stock analyzer tool to do it. Now, guys, no matter if you're a beginning investor or an advanced investor or somewhere in between, there's something in this video for everyone. Watch the entire video. As it goes on, it gets better and better with information. So let's check out the sweet stock. What is it, Mo?
You did a great pun.
Did you like that?
Yes. I caught the first one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good.
Hershey.
Hershey stock. So let's pull it up. Ticker symbol is HSY. Hershey company. It is down year to date 13%. The market cap is $40 billion. So like I said, if I wrote you that $40 billion check and said, make another Hershey, Mo, what are you going to do?
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm just going to go take that $40 billion and a bunch of strippers and cocaine, right?
Yeah, I'll just go to an island.
Yeah, that's it.
Not a good comment right there.
No, good comment. Which one, mine or yours?
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them are probably pretty bad. All right. So guys, this is a company that's currently PE is 22.5. Does it justify that? I mean, it's Hershey company.
It is a moat in that area. I mean, they're probably the leader in chocolate, right?
I love their profit margin. 44% gross margin. Bottom line margin, very consistent. In the last 5 years, they've averaged 16%, and last year was 16.5. Now, Mo, their free cash flow and their net income about the same. 1.65 billion last year, 1.8 billion in net income, and their 5-year free cash flow slightly higher than their 5-year average net income. So it looks like from the 500-foot view, things are on the up and up. 2.1% dividend that they can afford. 830 million in dividends versus 1.56 billion in free cash flow. Guys, it's important to make sure that their dividends can be supported by their free cash flow. Don't just compare it to net income, okay? Look at this, Mo. 5-year return on invested capital.
Wow.
22.3. Guys, the market average is 9 to 10. When you see software company type of, I mean, look at Google. Their return on invested capital is like 15%.
Yeah.
This company's at 22. This is a moat. So what does this mean to me? It means, Paul, don't go buying this thing for 13 times earnings or 15 times earnings. You got to pay a premium, and that's okay because you're getting a company that's going to be around for a long time, unless people all of a sudden stop eating chocolate.
That's probably not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. There are enough women in this world who love their chocolate.
Going to the market share, Hershey has as of 2021 in the United States, 33.5% market share.
See, I said Mars. I was the only one that said Mars here in number 2 at 26.1%.
Nick did say Ferrero, and it's 8%.
Let's check out the 8 pillars for, oh, look at this, Mo. Here's our 8 pillars for Hershey. Remember, guys, if you're a part of our community, you can customize your pillars up to 12 different pillars. But guys, we have our favorite thing here. We've got the valuation metrics being the only X's. They haven't even bought back a lot of shares yet.
No, not yet.
So imagine when this company's price falls and you're able to buy back super cheap shares. Wow. High return on invested capital. Yeah, this is incredible. So guys, is this price too high? Is this 5-year PE of 27 and 5-year price to free cash flow of 26 too much? Well, again, it's a moat business. Like, who's competing with it? What are they going to do there? I mean, look at Warren Buffett. He started buying Coke in 1987 at 30 times earnings. This is lower than that. Is this Coke type status? I don't know. I really don't know. But I look at this going, should I pay a premium for this company with this return on invested capital and with the kind of company it is, Hershey, Pennsylvania? Tim loves going to Hershey Park in Pennsylvania. He says the entire town smells like Hershey. And by the way, if any of our viewers are from Hershey Park, I would love to hear from you. Just put a comment in the chat below because we have viewers all over, so let's check that out. All right. Mo, what's some news on the Hershey company? Can you give us some 2 or 3 pieces of news?
Yeah, so I'm going through their press release to see if there's anything new. So they hired a new chief technology officer to advance analytics and automation. So that's probably good. There's a couple more things here that our analyst Dalton sent me. Hershey's company named one of the best workplaces.
In manufacturing and production?
Yep.
Well, yeah, because it smells like chocolate everywhere, and you probably, when it's coming across the line, you probably dip your hand in there and just like smother your face with chocolate. Tim
true.
said I would.
And then this one I showed in the last video that we did.
Oh, this is great.
Croc. Look at these Crocs, guys. These things are, these are badass.
Actually, I think Lisa would like those Crocs. What do you think?
These would be good house shoes for her.
Should
I
we
like
get
the
a pair?
Reese's one instead.
Yeah, the Reese's one's the better one.
Yeah.
Orange with the Reese's on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
these available or no?
Let's see. It's been
If you can buy these, that would be sick.
drawing. Crocs range. Oh wait. Let's go to the website and find out.
All right, some bull and bear cases for Hershey's. We went to our Hershey company. We went to our community because we love engaging people. And Wicked Willie is Dalton, our actually in-house analyst now. So guidance on revenue and earnings per share growth in 2023 are 8% for revenue and 13 to 15% per share growth for earnings per share growth. That's incredible. Number one market share in confectionery market with 32% market share, holding brands like Reese's, Kit Kat, and Kisses. For the record, Lisa literally gets mad at me if I come home without Twix or Kit Kat.
Every day.
Not every day, but like if I go to if I buy some sort of candy,
gotcha.
she'll be like, "Hey, where's the Kit Kat? What's going on
I've
here?"
never had a Kit Kat.
You've never had a Kit Kat. Please tell me that's a joke.
No, it doesn't look very good to me.
It doesn't look good to you.
It's like a wafer. I don't like those things.
I think we're all in disbelief here. They're like looking at me for guidance on what we should say. This is.
I just it doesn't look.
We have Kit
appealing
Kats
to me.
upstairs.
I know.
Yeah, we have the small ones.
It just doesn't look good to me.
It doesn't look good to you.
No. Twix look really good.
Guys, we're looking for a new co-host of the Everything Money channel.
You
Yeah,
gonna
go
get
get
me
one.
one?
They should have it upstairs in our.
Do you like Kit
Ridiculous.
Kats?
All right.
I mean,
By the way, they have the No, they have the
Reese's are
mint
great.
chocolate Kit Kats now with the green top.
Oh.
Ooh, Lisa and I love those.
I think I've seen those in your car before.
You know what I do with Lisa? Oh yeah, I'll sit there and like I will go to the CVS to get something. Like she'll say, "Hey, pick up some eye drops for me." So I'll go in there, I'll buy eye drops, and then I'll pick up candy, and I'll be like, "Hey, it was like buy eye drops, get candy for free." It's kind of like our ongoing joke that I just say to justify
That's funny.
the candy. All right, online sales have increased from 1% of sales in 2017 to 5% today, and they're planning to spend $800+ million to expand online sales. Okay,
All right.
good for them. Two bear cases. Long-term debt increased 22% year over year, driving interest expense up 10%. And cocoa prices at a 46-year high and sugar at decade-long high as these
bother me.
prices. What was that?
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah. I mean, this long-term debt does bother me a little
That
bit.
part does,
I want to
but-
wonder, like, what are they doing here?
Right. The cocoa prices, that's a moot point.
All right. So let's go back to Hershey's.
Okay.
And let's check out what the analysts are saying about her. Now, remember, guys, analysts are what they are. But here we go. We got 965 expected earnings per share for this year, going to 1166. Not much growth, but again, it's going to be stable. And revenue growth, 11.36 to 12.5. So you can't really expect much in terms of revenue growth, according to the analysts. And I don't disagree with them, but I think it'll probably. I mean, I wonder what it's going to do. What do you
As
think,
far as
Mo?
growth goes,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. I mean, like I just pulled up the stock analyzer that I put in here, and the last time I did this was February. My revenue growth that I'll probably put in when we do it is probably like 1, 2, 3.
See, yeah, but
I don't think it'll be no growth. But
Well, no, it's not gonna be no growth, but I
It'll
think one-
exceed 5%. Do you?
Well, if they're able to expand markets and inflation is still there at 3 or 3.5%, I mean, all it takes is some organic growth of 1 or 2% to then get, well, how are their international sales going?
So that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say, how much do they sell in China, and is that like for the palate of China? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but these are the questions we're asking. Do we have? We have a Kit Kat here. So, guys, this is Mo's first time having a Kit Kat.
You brought me like 10. Oh, you brought me one of each.
Oh, look at this. Okay,
This is gonna be a crock.
so we're gonna, guys, you guys are witnessing history here with Mo trying a Kit Kat for the first time. Mo, I want you to be honest with us about your.
All right.
About your.
This is if I don't like this, I'm dropping my revenue growth to negative. All right, so I got to do it like.
Look at this
commercial.
beautiful
I gotta
chocolate.
break it.
How are you? How are you?
No.
No,
I don't
he
know.
barely put it. He barely had it in his mouth.
I don't really care for the texture.
Oh my god, it tastes so good.
For the record, I have texture issues, so yeah, I don't like that. Now the Reese's, this I would like.
I can't believe you didn't like Kit Kat.
That's why their revenues.
All right, guys, if you think I should fire Mo, Because he
Oh
doesn't
my
like
God.
Kit Kat, please put it in the description below, in the comment below.
I gotta wash that out of my
Seriously,
mouth.
wash it out of your
with the
mouth.
Reese's. Yeah.
Wash it out of your mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't believe you like that.
love it.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like some Middle Eastern thing that, like, it was always at my grandma's house. and my
No, it
grandpa's
does not
house.
taste like that. It tastes like heaven.
It does taste like heaven.
I like Reese's. You know, I like the Reese's M&M things. What are they called? Reese's Pieces.
Pieces.
Yeah, those are good.
Take five. Take fives are pretty good.
Lisa likes Take 5. I've never had a Take 5. That's something I've never
Those
had.
are good.
Yeah, I've never had a Take 5. I don't think I even heard of a Take 5 until a few years ago.
If you like chocolate covered pretzels,
I don't like chocolate covered pretzels.
then you won't like it.
There we go. All right, so back to this, guys. The revenue growth, I think doing some research and our community members talking about this, like what's the international revenue growth potential for Reese's? Is it something that can transfer into India, China, Africa as these economies expand? I don't know. And I'm trying to remember, like when I go to abroad, do I find Kit Kat over there?
Not really. That's what I was thinking. Like, they have different types of candies. Doesn't mean they can't make different candies for different areas, but
Right. All right, so guys, the question is, what's the right price to pay for the Hershey company? And that's why we use our stock analyzer tool, used over 2 million times. It's probably way more than that. I keep saying 2 million times, but it's got to be way higher than that. In fact, we have a community member who's used it 978 times in the last month. I mean, that's 30 a day. So, guys, you hear me talk about the community, you hear me talk about the tools, and of course I love them, and this is how the software started, because people asking how do they get access to my tools. So I'm not asking you to make a yes or no decision right now. What I am asking you to do is to make an informed decision, and you cannot make an informed decision from the outside. It has to be done from the inside. Just like if you wanted to buy a car, you take it for a 15-minute test drive, you get inside of it, you feel it, you understand what the car is to you before you decide to buy it. Same thing with our software. That is why I'm offering a 7-day full access free trial. You get everything you've seen in this video, plus all these tools, access to community. I'm so confident that within 7 days, I get messages every day, Paul, I'm in your free trial. This thing is awesome, total game changer. And I don't just go into just sign up. All it takes is an email. You'll go in there, you'll see the activity, you'll love it. It'll change the way in which you view money. So guys, check it out at everythingmoney.com. Go there, sign up fully for free. So Mo, when was the last time you did a Hershey stock? Because I'm going to pull up in our stock analyzer history.
February 8th.
Well, I did mine December 2nd. I mean, 2 days ago, because we did it part of our one video.
Okay.
See, I like my revenue growth assumptions.
What'd you put?
So I put 2, 4, and 6.
Okay. I did 1, 2, and 3.
Mo, because I look at it going, inflation. I don't know. Okay. I'm still good with 2, 4, and 6.
All right.
What about profit margin?
I did 13, 14, and 15.
Okay, so their profit margins you can see here in the last 10 years has been 13.7%, but the last 5 years was 16%. So I do think I'm being conservative here with 13.5, 14.5, and 15.5. I'm actually going to change this.
I'm going to go
13.5, 15, 16.5.
Okay.
Same with the free cash
I'm
flow.
gonna change that. Yeah.
I'm going to do the exact same thing.
I'm changing mine to 14, 15, and 16.
For your revenue, for your profit margin?
Mm-hmm.
Now for PE, I did 16, 19, and 22. Now remember, this is the PE at the end of 10 years. What's the company going to be selling for? I think mine's still conservative at 16, 19, and 22 for PE and price of free cash flow, because this is a very big moat business. I'm actually going to adjust it. I'm going to go 17, 20, and 23. What are you doing, Mo?
I'm going to do 16, 18, and 20.
Okay. And then for desired annual return, guys, this is your margin of safety. You can get 9 or 10% from investing in a long-term ETF. And this return includes the dividend. I want to add to you. But the higher your assumptions, the more return you need, because that's your margin of safety. The more return, the lower the price. So that's why you have to sit there and really think about what return do you want for these assumptions. For the lowest assumptions, I put in 10% because I'm like, you know what? These are pretty low assumptions. I'm okay if I only make 10% because these assumptions occur. But as it goes higher, I made it 10, 11.5, and 13.
Oh, I put in the same.
I mean, again, I still think this is... Anyways, these are my numbers. I'm hitting the analyze button. Now, guys, we just need you for one more minute. We're going to explain these numbers. It's really important that you understand our explanation of numbers and not just say, well, they said this. You have to understand the process. We're trying to teach you how to fish with the right process. So, hit the analyze button. Boom. Low price of 100. Oh, T-row price just hit my, look at that, price alert. I'm going to adjust my price to 98 bucks. So it notifies me if it goes below 98. Stay on this page. But right here, low price of 100, high price of 160, middle price of 130. If I paid today's price of 195 and the lowest assumptions occur, I'm going to make about 1.3%. High assumptions occur, 10.5. Middle assumptions occur, about 6%. It's on my watch list at 135, so I can start selling puts. I'm actually going to change that to 140, so I can start selling puts at lower prices. Mo, what'd you get?
I have 95 on the low, 116 on the high, 105 in the middle.
Okay, so you're much lower than me.
100.
But guys, look at this. Two guys who have similar thought processes, but he has a much, much lower price than me. Guys, sign up for our 7-day free trial. Again, you're seeing this happen. 3M just hit price target of me for 88 bucks. It notified me. I got an email. Thank you very much for your time. Check it out, guys.